Popovich's been doing it. Look how many rings he got.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about extending the regular season and taking away some of those back-to-back games. But it's like bowling, Ernie. I'm a good bowler. Like, you're using your right arm a lot. And sometimes you need to rest it. You can't just start bowling with your left. So, for me, I bowled a perfect game twice in my life. I'm only using right hand. You need that rest.
That was the worst analogy I ever heard in my life.
No, yeah, I think so too.
Think
how good a bowler are you, Kenny?
I'm probably like a 190 bowler.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, consistently.
I don't buy that either.
Me either.
Okay.
Are you a good bowler, Shaq?
Yep, good serial bowler.
Oh!
Welcome to Noche Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. With that road trip behind him, the Suns ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Phoenix. Sitting at third in the West, there's no question this is a top-notch team.
And seeing where the Suns are, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this
Double
season.
team.
For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
We've got a chance here to set the
What's
floor.
up, guys?
Courtesy of
It's your
Gatorade,
boy
all filled up and
AJC.
ready to go for this one.
AGC.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now,
With another video of
Iguodala and
NBA
Green are set
16.
at the forward spots. Klay Thompson is out there with Freak, and it's Cauley Stein in at the center position.
Should we do
Suns
another
on defense,
alley-oop?
coming off that
Another
loss against
alley-oop?
the Timberwolves.
Very inspiring.
Another alley-oop. Lob City.
Particularly when they were
It's Lob
defending.
City.
They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting
That's
percentage
it.
was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Lob
Can't
City.
afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Freak.
Come on, man. Come on.
The Warriors shooting their
Come on.
first free throws of the game.
And they've had
You ever know
all
best
season
free throw
from the
player.
And
Best
this year,
free
they
throw
haven't quite been able to maintain the free
Best
throw percentage
player.
they had last
Best
season.
finisher.
That's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic.
Better than Kyrie's.
Pass to Warren. He kicks it to Mirotic.
By the time he's in the three-point line,
Shoots off the screen.
once you
and he
blink,
knocks down the
he's
jumper.
already
Mirotic has got 5
at
points
the
so
paint.
far.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper.
Watch.
Good basketball.
Watch how he just blinks. Watch.
Here's Freak. 37 points in the win against the Lakers.
And he
Blink.
also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. to
Don't
be
blink.
steals
Don't
in that
blink.
game.
Don't blink.
Whoa, he
37
really
points
got
last
his
game.
defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Mirotic the screen. Bledsoe kicks to Mirotic.
Well, that's wrong. He ain't shooting. He ain't shooting.
Corners off the mark. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Pass to Iguodala. The feed now to Freak.
Oh, I gave you the ball for a reason. It wasn't.
Here's the floater.
Come,
And he
come
gets it to
block
go.
that.
6
Block
points for him.
it.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek
That was
for a
off.
moment. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson.
Oh,
saying,
oh my
"Thompson
God.
can really give you trouble coming off
Bang.
screens. We gotta have all-out energy fighting to stay on his
Hey,
feet,
yes,
and
yes.
then we need to pressure on the
Hey,
ball
double
handlers
team.
to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris. And the foul called on
Yeah, I
Freak.
called double team.
That's his first foul.
I got 3. Oh, I thought I said 3 blocks. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Knight.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Knight's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What?
Now here's Free.
Oh, nobody's saying
Bledsoe. Freak with it. He has 6. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And the shot is good.
Right back at ya.
Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Warren. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
When he's wide open like that,
I see you,
he'll
Clay.
rarely miss those.
Freak with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That wasn't an
This
assist?
play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Wow.
It really has, and they've
It's
created
'cause
a
I'm white.
lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Out to the wing. Here's Mirotic.
Woo!
And Golden State will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And we talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your
Aces.
points the hard way.
Hey,
And
sis. Let's see that beautiful pass again. Hit him with the... Got the Jordan 10s. Got my son Clay with the moves. My son Clay showing moves. Oh, got him. Then me with the moves. Then Carlos team with the moves.
that really wasn't the case in that game.
Double team.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns answers. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. 1:27 left to play here in the first, and Green gets it to go.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And that one's good.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Here's Williams following the basket by Draymond Green.
Double team.
Goes up on the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. It's stolen by Morris. Uses both hands to slam it down.
That's BS
That's
right
how
there.
you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering
Nigga, I made that nigga eat myself.
some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Williams, following the score by Golden State. That is good.
I'll tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Freak with it, working on Williams. Here's Green. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Put that back. Put that back. Put that back, man. Put that back. Nigga, did you just see that? Did you just see that? Let me record that. Let me record it.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the...
And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team. Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate. Because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Do that to me.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Latina. Specialized jerseys on display.
Double team.
Welcome back, everyone. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here.
Yo, that's
playing until they make you, and that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Freak in at point guard. Harrison Barnes is out there with Looney.
Yeah.
And it's Green, and it's Thompson in at the 2 spot.
Oh
and
God.
Last touch by Thompson.
Clip,
Chandler
what are you
is
doing?
And Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala.
He makes
checked in
it.
for Green. Good. Knight's got 5.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's Freak missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Bledsoe dishes to Mirotic. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Lets it go from 11. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Double team.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Iguodala with the steal.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass? And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burks. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He had 30.
I'm being for real. I said I'm sorry. I feel bad. Okay.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So he gets them both. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. He dishes it to Iguodala. Kicks it to Freak. Six on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Free throw good from Thompson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Double team. Double team.
Outside Knight. The dish now to Mirotic. And here is Ward. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. It's Knight with the drive. Misfires after coming off the pick.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now, Freak. He's got 13. The pass to Barnes. Launches it. Chandler with the rebound. Suns trail by 12.
Come on, Harrison Barnes. Come on.
Bledsoe outside.
Come on, veteran names. Supposed to make those.
Now, here's Ward.
Disappointed with you, man. And he makes
to the left side
Harrison Barnes.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
Wow.
It just hasn't been a very good day for
Wow.
them, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Nobody near Barnes.
Not
Connects on the
even
17-footer. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Mirotic has a wide open look. They get it again. Chandler. And
Yeah, I'm not getting into that. I ain't getting close to
And
him.
that's a huge play. I mean,
I
they
never
need
got
more
it.
like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial
Now
element
it's
to
gonna
any
get
company.
really over.
Yeah,
Now
and
it's
if you
hard
look
to
at
see
it,
goals.
had they been converting those second chances all along instead
Double
of
team.
waiting until now, who knows?
Mirotic's shot is off.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration.
It's all
He's
for
actually
you.
looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
The Warriors shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Barnes. Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
With the ankle
And
breaker.
it's KJ McDaniels in for Thompson. And that one's good. Freak.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Suns trail by 18.
Let's go for a double team.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Good. 6 points for Lou Williams.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Oh, gosh.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams.
The ball and stick it too much.
56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Freak.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Real hot. Double team.
Outside Williams.
Double team.
Shoots it.
Pause, bro.
Up and in for the basket. Number
That's
4.
it?
That makes him 4
Bruh.
5 now.
Bruh.
Warriors leading by 16. Passes to Green. Fires for 3.
That's it.
Another 3 for
Let's
Golden
go,
State.
Green.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And
Double
it's
team.
something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
It's Williams with the drive. The Warriors pull it in. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Yeah, and last time they faced
Come on, man.
an
If I
easy
tell you to
win,
pass
they
it
put
for me,
together a pretty
it's not 'cause I
complete
want to.
game, but their edge on the glass for me still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too. That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
And
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you at this point?
Did he just shoot a buzzer? Yes, it was.
I know I can't just try and go right at him every time, but
It's that one. He would have had it spread. He would have had it spread.
welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down. This has been fun to watch.
Bledsoe and I in the backcourt. Chandler out there with Mirotic, and it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. They're in the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Warriors leading by 14. Here's Freak. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. Body control is essential in that situation. I mean, a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
This is the Green. Chandler with the block. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Mirotic's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
I don't know who's worse.
Here's Freak, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that
I think
flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV, no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you
he
just
would never be to other pictures. He wouldn't even know that he did the other pictures.
That's what sets him apart from so many other
people. Shit publicly, you know? I mean, sometimes they get bridges were right comments, but it was like constantly. Yeah, like she was telling me that when I was talking to her, like after a while.
Point guards in the NBA.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Knight. Oh, that's blocked. Freak with it. He's got 23. Cauley Stein with the screen for Freak.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Chandler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bledsoe passes to Mirotic. And a miss there on the triple.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Iguodala outside. Feeds it to Freak. 4 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. No good.
Well, I think the defense got... lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Warren with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. The offensive rebound. Chandler's shot. Good.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
How many points do I have?
Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. The Suns in second.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney comes in for Cauley Stein. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Freak. From deep three-point range, Chandler with the rebound. Suns trail by 14.
Chandler with the rebound. Got it from the Rotos.
Knight with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Warren. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the
Okay, Thompson.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Chandler. Just an incredible
He
month
goes
of
there.
basketball. Second in field goal percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger, with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings.
Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Here's Freak. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
I do, Bledsoe.
Pass to Warren.
Double team, double team, double team.
Here's Mirotic. Phoenix, no good that time either.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Knight. Now Freak. 25 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. No luck.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Knight kicks to Morris. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around.
Oh, shoot.
That one's on target from the wing. 1:46 left in the third. Now here's Freak. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Freak's got 9 points here in the second half.
How many times is this going to call?
close in on the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West is stacking up. You take a look at the Warriors. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Phoenix, just a couple spots back.
And right now for Phoenix, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
Williams with the ball, guarded now by Barnes. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Double team.
And Williams, here we go. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
And a wide open look for Freak. And another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
The shot by Williams, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the
Oh my
field.
God.
Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead. They finish off the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Checked in for Phoenix.
Him.
KJ McDaniels comes in for Stauskas. And Freak subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Double team.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Freak is out there with McDaniels. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And he gets the bucket.
This is why I love his game. You really have... to admire his tenacity.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Knight for 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
There's Freak. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
What?
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Yo,
And
Boston
Young
is
kicks to
fun.
Bledsoe. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all
Boston
around.
is nice.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout
No,
this game,
is
they've
Boston
been able to
nice?
get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active
Boston
and more
nice?
physical down low.
It is?
That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Yo.
Terrific move there. I think
Is
he may
Boston
need to check
nice?
those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and
Is
a half,
Boston
guys, or a
nice?
highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, is going to make the rounds.
It is.
Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's
Double
right.
team.
This was a team
Double
performing
team.
to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
Just breaking the spirit of their opponent 3 straight times this year. This win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record with only 1 game left to go on the season against the Suns.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And he gets the bucket. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knight, that's a 2-pointer, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, and again, the 3-point shot from Freak. Freak's got 49 points in the game.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
"13 feet away, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight.
You both